Hi, it's week 3. Here are our picks. Today's date is September the 18th. We are taking in our upset special the Green Bay Packers. We're receiving 3 points. They're a +3 against the Dallas Cowboys, who just won a big game on Monday Night Football against the Philadelphia Eagles. Our reasons for taking Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers, a first-year starting quarterback, are several, but the main reasons are, first, Dallas's D is simply not too good. They gave up more than 35 points to the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday. Their secondary has been ripped apart by opposing quarterbacks. We feel that with Greg Jennings and Donald Driver and the Green Bay passing attack, which has Aaron Rodgers completing more than 70% of his passes, we feel that Dallas's secondary is vulnerable. Also, Green Bay went farther than Dallas in last year's playoffs. It's a little bit surprising to find out that Green Bay is actually getting points at home against the Dallas Cowboys. Also, Green Bay secondary, they're at the top of their games. Charles Woodson ran back a interception for a touchdown already this season. His counterpart, Al Harris, is one of the league's best corners. We think that they're going to give the Dallas Cowboy wide receivers a bit of a problem. Keep in mind, Dallas really only has one Pro Bowl level wide receiver. That's T.O. And if you look at the numbers, you'll see that T.O. has not been big on yardage this year. The other Dallas receivers, a little bit shaky. Patrick Creighton, not that good. Uh, the tight end, Jason Witten, he certainly is a Pro Bowler, but we believe Witten's battling some injuries, and against this Green Bay team, he's going to be covered. So we like Green Bay receiving the 3 points against Dallas. Other games we like in college football, we're taking Penn State. We're laying the 27.5 points against Temple. So we like Penn State. We also like Florida, the Gators, over the Tennessee Volunteers. This game's not for the faint of heart. In that game, the line is 7.5 points. So we're taking Urban Meyer in Florida, the fourth ranked team in the country. Also, keep an eye on Urban Meyer. He is excellent at covering spreads. In fact, if you recall the earlier Florida-Miami game, Florida could have sat on the ball. Urban Meyer had his team kick a end of the game field goal that actually took care of the gamblers who gambled on the Gators. So we love coaches who certainly are aware of what's going on. Urban Meyer is one of them. Another one is Bill Belichick. Let me also say that some of the other games that we liked in the NFL this week simply had lines that are too big to make the games worthwhile. Here's a nod and a wink. Some of the games had lines of 13 and 13.5 points. While we believe that the favorites will handle their business in those games, we don't want to make a public prediction on those games simply because the line makes the risk not worthwhile. Finally, several people have asked us about the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. We would stay away from that game simply because Minnesota's defense is excellent. You saw that when they bottled up Indianapolis last week, defensively at least. The other problem we have with the game is simply Carolina has Steve Smith coming back. When Steve Smith is ready to play, he is a dominant player. So we don't know how the Panther offense is going to stack up against the Minnesota Viking defense. We felt that that line made the game a big risk on either side. All right. Look us up at gamblersadvisory.com. Look us up on YouTube, too. You'll see our past predictions, and you'll see our past record. And, of course, if we do well, reward us. If we do poorly, go ahead and punish us in the ratings here on YouTube. Thanks for watching.